Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Moren and I am a content creator. On this channel I film about fashion, health, DIY and lifestyle, even though I've not been able to film about most of those things I just mentioned. But I promise you those things are coming. So please join the family by clicking the subscribe button and turn the notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified whenever I drop a new video. In today's video, we'll be talking about vaginal infections, and I'm going to be sharing the meaning, the types, the causes, the symptoms, and some possible solutions. So if that sounds like what you want to know, you definitely have to keep on watching. Firstly, what is vaginal infection? Vaginal infection is the presence of foreign bodies in the vagina that leads to pain, inflammation, and discomfort. It's also called vaginitis. Then we have one called the vaginitis, and it's the inflammation of both the vagina and the vulva. The vulva is said to be the external part of the vagina, and the vagina is the internal part, even though some people call everything the vagina. But now I'm telling you, the clitoris and the pubic, every other part that you can see is the vulva, while the internal part is the vagina. So now let's move to the first type is bacterial vaginosis. Like I talked about this when I was talking about 5 things you should know with your vagina. If you're here to watch it, I'll leave the link down in the description box. Make sure you watch the video. And that was where I said washing your vagina with soap can lead to bacterial vaginosis. You know, bacterial vaginosis comes with discharge that have a fish-like odor, and the odor tends to be stronger after penetrative. It also comes with much itching. The second one is the yeast infection. This one is the one everybody knows to be toilet disease. Once you have toilet disease, people just picture it that, oh, you have a discharge like this and like this. And yeast infections comes with itchiness, inflammation of the vulva and the vagina, and the discharge that comes with this is as a frosty white discharge that some people say the texture look like cheese. So now you know what I'm saying. If I can get the picture, I'm going to leave it right here, and if I can't get it, I'm very sure 60 to 70% of ladies there already experience it. It's not something to be shy of. Okay, that's called the yeast infection. The yeast infection also involves soreness, burning, itchiness, and also sometimes bleeding. Because when it's itching you and you tend to scratch it too much, it can lead to bleeding. The third one is trichomoniasis. The trichomoniasis also have a fish-like odor, and the discharge that comes along with it is a greenish, yellowish, frosty discharge or a lumpy discharge, and it can also come along with pain while urinating, pain during lower abdominal pain, and also itchiness. Then to the last type of vaginal infection, the atrophic vaginitis. This is not really a type of vaginal infection, but it can lead to vaginal infection. When you have this, you are at high risk of getting vaginal infections. I'm going to say the causes the same way I said the types, like bacterial vaginitis. I'm going to say what causes bacterial vaginitis. So the first one is bacterial infection. Bacteria is present, like bacteria is naturally present in our body, and it is known as the normal flora. They are the one that some aids digestion, some helps to fight against foreign bodies from getting into our vagina. And bacterial infection is not a sexually transmitted infection, but when you have sexual contact and your partner sends some particular amount of bacteria to your body, you know, the bacteria you have in your body will increase. So when it increases, you are at much risk of coming down with bacterial vaginosis. Yeast infection. Yeast infection is caused by fungi called Candida albicans. This is one of the reasons why I say you should spread your panties under the sun, or you spread it, or you iron it after wearing. Sadly, I mistakenly deleted that video. Guys, okay, it's good, Sha. I just hope I'll be able to restore it. See, please, if you know any way I can restore it, just drop your comment down in the comment section. Please help me out, because people have to watch that video. That was the reason why I said you guys should either iron your panties or you spread under the sun so as to destroy any growth of fungi, because fungi tends to grow on this thing when you spread them in a moist environment. And excessive intake of antibiotics can also lead to yeast infection, because it kills antifungi that might help to fight against fungi in your vagina. So TikTok doctors and all of you that used to ask for diagnosis online, I hope you are hearing now. All of you that used to use ampiclox as contraceptive, hear me now. Okay, now trichomoniasis. Trichomoniasis is caused by a parasite called the Trichosoma vaginalis, and this type of infection is caused when you have anal that is unprotected. And some articles even say it can be caused when you have direct contact with damp pools, damp toilets, when you have direct contact with someone that has, when you share towels and share bath water with someone that has trichomoniasis. Also the atrophic vaginitis. The atrophic, I told you it's not really an infection, but when you have it, you are at much risk of coming down with vaginal infection. And this type of infection is common when you get to your menopause stage, or when you are nursing, a baby. And this is because the level of estrogen in the body drops, and when the level of estrogen in the body drops, it leads to vaginal dryness. And when your vagina is dry, you have much risk to come down with vaginal inflammation. When your vagina is inflamed, you are at much risk of coming down with vaginal infection. Also douching. All of you that used to do everything you see on TikTok and everything you see on YouTube, see, washing your vagina with vinegar, baking soda, antiseptic seems like a way of keeping your vagina clean, right? But it's not. This is because you, at the end of the day, wash off all the healthy bacteria in your vagina. And when you wash all these things off and they are not available when they are needed, you are at much risk of coming down with vaginal infection. So stop washing your vagina with all these things. They are chemicals. Also soaps, body wash and perfumes. I told you, washing with soap, what is feminine wash? I won't advise you to go with it.
What is your problem?
Because it also contains chemicals, and when these chemicals get into your body, they can cause a lot of things. Synthetic clothing can also cause infection, because when your sweat gets trapped into your skin and the environment is moist, it can promote the growth of bacteria, and when they find their way to get into your body, you are much prone to come down with vaginal infection. Detergent and fabric softener. This is one of the reasons why I say you should rinse your panties well before spreading, so as to get rid of all detergents that are there. Because when this thing gets into your body, the chemicals, when they get into your body, they can cause irritation and itching, and once you start itching that place, bacteria can find their way into it, and you are much prone to infection. The last cause is spermicidal contraceptive. This is a type of contraceptive that is used, we all know contraceptives used for birth control, and it comes in suppositories and gels. That is, you have to insert it into your vagina to kill sperms and Now, when you insert this thing into your body, as they are killing the sperms that you want them to kill, that's the work you want them to do. But they used to overdo. At the end of the day, they can cause irritation, and when irritation is caused or inflammation, you can come down with vaginal infection. Let's go to the symptoms. You may experience some symptoms like pain during sex, pain while urinating, bleeding as a result of itchiness. You can experience change in the amount of discharge. You can experience change in the color of the discharge. You can experience lower abdominal pain, and you can also experience burning, soreness, itchiness, everything like that. I know you guys know all these things, because literally most ladies already experience this. And now let's move to the solution. The solution, see, stop using antibiotics as contraceptive. I don't know where people get those things from.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop using it as contraceptive. If you are going to use it, make sure it is prescribed by a medical professional, like a qualified one at that, not all these online doctors. Second thing is, don't wash your vagina with all these washes, all these detergents, body wash, feminine wash. Don't wash your vagina with all these things. Try as much as possible to avoid wearing synthetic clothing. It is very advisable to wear cotton clothes. Avoid self-medication. Clean your your vulva after urinating. Make sure you flush toilet before using, because I just feel when someone who has, let me say, trichomoniasis, because it's the one that can be transferred, all can be transferred, but basically it's the one that can be transferred from toilet. You know, when you use the toilet and the water kind of splash on your ass, you know, that type of irritation. And we don't know if the last person that used the toilet has this infection, and when they find their way to get into your vagina, it can cause vaginal infection. So make sure you flush toilet before it. And those of you that used to share bath water, you know, those sort of that you lie down inside the bath, that you think you're a Jenny, and then you just come down with trichomoniasis.
Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Also, sharing of towel. Watch my video about the 5 things you know to your vagina. That will give 5 solutions, like 5 different solutions. Also, see your gynecologist. If you don't understand the English I said, I just said see your doctor. See your gynecologist if you notice change in the odor of your vagina, or if you're experiencing anything. See, don't go to quack. Don't go and see any quack. Go and see your gynecologist. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please feel free to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment your thoughts down in the comment section. Let me know if you have any type or courses or anything to add to all I've mentioned earlier. Please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on IG, TikTok, and Twitter at real.moren. See you in my next video. Bye.